Okay guys, some basic 21-day information. We're going to take weight and measurements before you start and then again the day after you're finished. So when you look through your booklet, when you get your box, you're going to see a sheet that has the little body forms on it. Use it, write on it, make yourself accountable to it. You do not have to share any of these numbers with us. We do want you to have a before picture that you can keep and these measurements that you can keep so that you can compare it when you're finished. So let's go over how to do the measurements. Obviously the weight, you'll step on the scale and just write down the pounds and don't worry about what the number is right now. The difference is what makes the difference. Okay, so measurements. They're measured in inches. So you'll need a basic measuring tape. If you don't have one, what you can do is you can use a piece of string and then you can lay it across a yardstick to see how many inches each one is. Okay, so there's our little tip. Now, here's where you're going to measure. The first one, and you know what, if you have a buddy to do this for you, it's a whole lot easier than doing it on yourself. But for right now, I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it on myself. This is chest line across the widest part, which is the nipple line. Okay? Write that number down, and then you'll go right below the ribs where your waist gets super, super narrow, the most narrow spot, okay? And there's your measurement there. Then you're going to go to your hips, and feet are right underneath your hips. And you go to the widest spot in your hips, and you take that measurement, okay? Then go to your bicep, or the widest part of your arm. And this is where a buddy really comes in handy. You're going to go around the circumference of each bicep, right and left. So here is one side. Now, when you get it, don't squeeze it real tight because then you won't get an accurate measurement. You just want to take the circumference. Okay, so you'll do that on one side and then on the other. Because sometimes they're different, and actually most of the time they are. And you'll also do the same thing with the upper thigh. So find right where your pant crease starts to go down and find that spot. That's where you want to take the circumference of your thigh, right under your booty and right as your thigh begins. That gives you a good measurement to compare with at the end. Again, don't squeeze into it. Just get the circumference, see what it is, and make sure that you're parallel all the way around, not getting wiki-jawed like that. So parallel all the way around. And again, a buddy helps with that. One additional measurement that's actually not on your sheet that I want you to take is at your navel. So find your navel wherever it is, okay, and you're going to take the circumference from that spot. So it's actually a lower abdominal circumference. Why? Because that is the area that we really want to pay attention to. That's the area that we want to decrease for the most part. Okay, so write all of that down just on your sheet. Save it somewhere safe, maybe in a drawer somewhere, your nightstand, or in your silverware drawer. Stick it underneath something and remember where it is so that when we're done, we'll go back and we'll compare.